And hello, happy and beautiful and blessed Thursday. Let's naturally get 3 cards. The Ace of Swords. We can't, he's not focusing. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. What's coming to my mind is it's time for whoever ends up seeing this to get clear about something. Because the Ace of Swords, that focuses on clarity, you know. Yeah, it focuses like on clarity, making a choice. It focuses like on a sense of, it's about, yeah, what's coming to mind right now, it's time to become clear about something. And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the 2 of Cups. And with the 3 of Cups being in reverse right now, that feels like a distraction. And then the 2 of Cups being in reverse, it's honestly focusing on some kind of relationship or dynamic here, more or less here. It's needing to become clear about something, needing to make a choice about something now. I guess let's pull on, what's the 2 of Cups about? Even though I know I said 3 cards, but I kind of just want a little bit more information. What's the 2 of Cups about? The 10 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, that just feels like a draining kind of situation, a draining kind of relationship. A bird, a seagull. Sorry. Yeah, because the 10 of Cups, that's like a very fulfilled kind of energy, you know what I mean? Feeling just like it feels like rainbows and sunshine, right? But when it's in reverse, like naturally that's like a lack of fulfillment. So it feels, these are cups, right? So something very draining, right? You want your cups to be filled, you honestly like overflowing, you know what I mean? But it just kind of feels like, yeah, as I've said, it just feels like something like very much draining and exhausting, right? So needing to become clear, perhaps, honestly, of what needs to go, right? What's the 3 of Cups about? The King of Wands. And the Lover's here in reverse. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. With the King of Wands. Something about like lust. The 3 of Cups, you know, that 3's a crowd, 3's a party. That's like a very celebratory energy. It's a very indulgent kind of energy. It's partying, it's having fun. Emphasis on just like indulgent, especially with the King of Wands there. Is whatever this dynamic connection, whatever it is it genuine? Is it something that you really truly trust? Or are you kind of just like overlooking the red flags or something like that? Because with the 3 of Cups there in reverse and the King of Wands, we have the 4 of Swords here in reverse. This is all about resting. This fell out, right? About like taking a rest, taking a step back to recuperate. But sometimes when this is in reverse, it's kind of just like not wanting it's not wanting to take a step back. It's not wanting to rest. So, let's kind of get more for the 3 of Cups and the King of Wands there. Here's the thing as well too. If whatever this kind of like relationship is or dynamic is, if the only thing like really keeping it together is like lust based, and there's nothing wrong with like we're human beings, you know what I mean? But if that's like the only foundation for this kind of dynamic, naturally, of course, it's going to be very depleting. It's going to be very draining. It takes more than lust to really have a solid relationship. You know what I mean? And like with the Three of Cups, third reverse, and the King of Wands, I mean, that doesn't give commitment. What did I pull this for? The Two of Pentacles. Oh, I pulled this for these two here. Juggling. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Anyway, let's get one for the Ace of Swords, and then what's the Aces? What are you saying with the Ace of Swords? The Chariot. So yeah, naturally, as I was saying in the very beginning, it's time to become clear, make a choice about something, rather than like kind of just keeping stagnant with this Hanged Man here in reverse and whatnot here. This feels like it's focusing on relationship. I don't really care for relationship readings, but I mean, hey, love makes the world go round, you know. Hey, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, straight up, it's time to make a choice or just become clear about what you want. Like, hey, if you want to stay in a dynamic with somebody who kind of feels, that makes you feel as though like you're an option, or just is kind of juggling you around, or someone that you can't trust, if that's what you want to stay in, then stay in it. The Hermit in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse in the World. Maybe it's time to go to do some deep thinking, some pondering too, because with the Hermit in reverse as well too can sometimes feel like wanting to avoid that, wanting to avoid kind of being with oneself, you know, like not wanting to sit with yourself or whatever. And I think sometimes that's why as well we kind of entertain dynamics we know isn't like helping us. So I don't know, I was gonna be like, without further ado, but I think that's what people say when they're about to like have like a movie or start a movie or whatever. But I guess I'll just say, I implore you to, you know, I guess sit with the facts and decide what you want to do onward. Because the Three of Cups there in reverse with the King of Wands, that doesn't seem like something, unless you're like into, unless you're poly or something, I don't know.